man.
No,
Go on, mate. Say again? So do I, don't worry about that.
Sorry, we're a little bit late. I'll buy you a coffee tomorrow.
Tax deduction.
Craig, how's the heart after that?
Oh, it's a bit like the first two games, you know, like, you know, when we're 24-10, I'm thinking, how the hell are we 24-10, you know? Obviously, you know, they were probably playing better than us, you know, early in that second half, but, you know, to get behind that much was, you know, to me, it seemed a bit surreal, you know, so, but, you know, to their credit, I just thought we played really well the last 20 minutes, really well, actually, and I was real happy with that, so, having said that, it was always nice to get a win, but, you know, if we'd have finished at 24-22, wherever it was, you know, again, I would have been, you know, quite satisfied that last 20 minutes, but obviously to win, and to win like that, it's, yeah, you know, we obviously had a little bit of luck there, but, you know, a couple other stages throughout the game, luck probably deserted us a little bit, so, like I say, it was nice to get that there.
Craig, do you ever practice situations like that where you've just got to keep the ball alive?
Yeah, we done 3 or 4 times yesterday, just that situation and that play. No. We just hang on to our hat and hope it comes off, you know, so I think that's what most teams will be doing, so yeah, it just, you know, to their credit, there was a couple of good decisions there, you know, Torhu to straighten and then actually get the offload off, and, you know, Ryan Hoffman in his peculiar way of passing the ball, you know, found the mark, so yeah, like I say, it was just something that sort of happened, and yeah, it's hard to practice those things.
We're always confident that Ryan had offloaded at exactly the right time and the bloke had scored. When Ryan got the ball, what were your thoughts? We're in?
Yeah, you wouldn't know what's going to happen, you know, but yeah, obviously it was a good pass, and like I say, you know, Young seemed to have a bit of room there, you know, to get over in the corner, so and I didn't realise for a little while that you know, the video, the ref hadn't gone to the video ref, you know, sort of, they'd done that all night, so I thought they'd probably try and find something wrong with it, but to their credit, they put their arm out, so it was good.
Did you think that when that siren sounded, were you always confident that the play ball was over and playing on, or did you think the game was over?
Yeah, I think I bumped into Robert Finch, you know, when I went out and he was coming down, so I think he thought it wasn't. I thought it was touch and go, I must say, but...
He thought it wasn't over, or he thought...
Oh, well, I'm not quite sure. He wasn't happy with something happening in that last bit, so I think that was it. You know, I don't know, but it was pretty close, you know. It's amazingly the guy that scored the try, he was the one that played the ball, I think, so it was amazing to go right over one side of the field and come back again, so but, yeah, like I say, I'm not quite sure with it.
Cam was out there in those last frantic few minutes. I mean, you played a lot of games, but it must have been a pretty thrilling finish from what you've seen.
Yeah, it was. I think there's probably only one other game that compares to that one was, you know, a few years ago when we beat the Bulldogs down here, where Sissa put Will Chambers over in the corner. So this probably beats that one, I reckon, as far as finishes go. And yeah, to come back from where we were, you know, it was a fair effort. You know, as Craig said, you know, it was a good last 20 minutes that we played, but out in the field, it's still frustrating. You know, I don't want to take anything away from our win. It's exciting to have a win on the board, but you know, wish we could play like that early in the game rather than late and score 14 or 16 points, whatever we did in that last 20 minutes. It'd be nice if we could put it on the board early.
Did you sense anything change out there for the past 20 minutes, or any moment that sort of pulled the guys back into the line?
Oh, not really. No, we just, you know, we were in a situation where we had to change what we were doing, and you know, if we didn't, then you know, it was game over. You know, so you know, we pretty much just held on to the footy, which we didn't do in the first 60 minutes. You know, we're turning over cheap ball and putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. Sounds a bit boring. We've been saying this all year, but it's an area we need to look at. We're just hurting ourselves at the moment, and you know, we really need to look back on what we did tonight and say, this is what we're capable of doing. Let's just do it for 80 minutes instead of saving it for the last 20.
That last 20 minutes, just from watching from the sidelines, looked like you guys were playing just with a lot more dare and confidence, just really looking to chase the game. Regardless, even if the score was 50-50, is that something you really want the boys to do on a consistent basis? Just play with a bit of flair and dare and take the game on a bit more?
Not really. No, we're not a side that really trains that way or wants to play that way. But that was the situation we're in. We needed to. I think we had a fair few offloads in the last 20 minutes, and a couple of sort of long passes and sort of pass and hope. And but you know, that's the situation we're in. It's good to be able to adapt to that style of play, but I think the way what we base ourselves around worked when we did it tonight, which was, you know, running through their middle with numbers, and unfortunately we're just taking too much juice out of ourselves by turning the ball over and giving penalties away, and you know, that hurts our attack in the end.
You've got to go to Canberra now for the weekend. Quick turnaround.
Yeah, we seem to always have a few quick turnarounds every season for some reason, but you know, we get on with it. We knew that as soon as the draw come out. So yeah, they're another strong rival of ours, the Raiders. You know, they always play extremely well against us, particularly when we go up to Canberra, and they'll be ready. Ricky Stewart and this bloke are pretty good friends, so and they're both very competitive, probably more competitive than the players out in the field. So you know, I think both teams will be well prepared, but yeah, hopefully we haven't got too many knocks out of tonight. I think Brian Norrie might have a bit of a bump on his arm, but we should be able to get him up for that game.
Craig, Ben Roberts had some big moments late in the game. How did you rate his performance? Did you just think he gave a bit more experience in that position? Was behind the decision to bring him in for Ben?
Yeah, we just thought that was the right thing for the team this week. You know, it wasn't an easy decision to leave Ben Hampton out, I must say, but I just thought that was the best thing for the team. And yeah, I think Ben was finding his feet, you know, in that first 60 minutes. But he, as you say, he came up with a couple of really, you know, good plays for us. So I think he defended, you know, pretty well all night as well. So you know, he certainly played a role out there tonight. So that was important for us. You know, as you know, just saying there, you know, he was an important part of, you know, that last 20 minutes too. You know, the message was going down. I don't know whether the players got it. Sometimes, you know, they take notice of them, sometimes they don't. But we were just trying to get the ball to our centres. You know, like they done a wonderful job for us tonight. You know, like Chambers and Justin O'Neill, especially in the second half, although they were outstanding. And you know, they had a little bit of disruption, you know, especially on their left-hand side there with you know, Farrell going off as well. So yeah, like I say, I thought, you know, those two done a really good job for us in the second half. And you know, when we were probably taking a few more risks than we usually take, you know, they done a great job for us.
Cameron, when you win by a point, it obviously gives the team belief. And did you think over the last 2 weeks maybe you lost a little bit of that? Is this going to give back to you, the belief that you can win in any situation?
Oh, I don't think it's belief. We always go out there believing we can win, whether it's you know, we're in a tough situation behind or in front. We just got to realise that we need to hold on to the footy and not make it hard for ourselves. It's just, I don't know why that's not getting through to us at the moment. But you know, tonight we had just some simple errors. You know, like blokes trying to offload when they got three blokes on top of them. You know, we had a couple of drop balls where you'd like to think our blokes at the back would take them. You know, that just you know, puts so much pressure on our defence, and a lot of people have been talking about our defence, but you know, I don't know too many teams that would be able to withstand the pressure that we put on ourselves. You know, so yeah, we just got to practice at training. You know, we got to get that right, and I thought we did a really good job on our goal line tonight. I know they scored a few points in the end, but our defence was a lot better than it has been in the last couple of weeks. You know, there was a mild difference out in the field. You could feel it. There's a lot more talk, and we just got to learn that we've got to hold on the footy. And I think first half, I think we had 65% completions. You know, that's just not good enough in this competition. So you've got to be up around the 80s to be competitive.
Thanks, guys.